Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Star Citizen Alpha 2.1 is now live on the live servers. No more PTU for that. And today we're going to go over the changes and patch notes, some of the major ones anyway, for the latest release of Star Citizen. So, the Sabre is hangar ready. For those of you that wanted the Sabre, now is your chance to explore it a little bit in your hangars. The Freelancer base model has been updated and is also now hangar and flight ready. The Vanguard Warden is also now hangar ready and flight ready. It's been all improved and updated, and you can rent a Vanguard Warden for 25,000 REC. If you have a Harbinger or Sentinel Vanguard, then you'll be able to get a flyable Warden as a loaner. So rented and the loaner ships, though, do not appear in your hangar for exploration. You'll have to spawn them in Port Olisar or use them in Arena Commander. The Apocalypse Arms Ballistic Gatling Revenant gun is now the nose gun for the Vanguard and is available for 18,000 UEC from the Voyager Direct Store and should be added to the Rec Store, I would expect, in the not too distant future for 1800 REC. The Revenant can be mounted on the Hornet or the Cutlass with a Flashfire Mount, which is purchased separately or rented. It's now a bit easier to join in each other's games. Just make sure everyone has been added to each other's friends lists if you want to play with each other, basically. So once you're all added to friends lists, it's much easier to jump into each other's games now. It will show you how many of your friends are in any given instance of Port Olisar. If you press F11, you'll be able to access your friends' contacts list, and pressing Alt and Space will allow you to interact with that. The party system is a bit better now as well. It's possible for parties to go into places like the Million Mile High Club together. If one of them has access, just right-click on a friend in contacts list to add them to a party, or at least to send them a party invite. They have to be online, obviously. The holo table has been improved significantly as well, or at least enough to make it a bit more bearable. It gives a lot more information about weapons and is generally being more responsive. You can only lock and fire 2 missiles simultaneously now, with the exception being the 325A, which can lock and fire all of its missiles, even if that's at different targets. That's because it's got that Wills Op targeting system. Manned turrets on ships have been improved significantly, in my opinion. Their motion, smoothness, prediction, being able to actually fire at targets without them juttering too much. It's a lot easier to hit things in manned turrets now. The Kovalax shipping hub, that exploration mission that is associated with it, now has different outcomes and endings, and it's much more of a mission now. Different endings are all based on what data your character finds during the mission, so have a play with that, see what happens. There have been a good few balance changes as well, with, for example, speeds of ships like the Scythe, now at 195, and Glaive, now at 205 in SCM modes. There's been so many issues and stability problems that have been fixed, and overall performance on the servers, as well as a lot of people's clients, is up significantly. There is still a couple of issues, obviously, with this first iteration of 2.1. So the lift doors occasionally break, trapping people inside. It occasionally says and gives you false positives for a server full, even when a server isn't full. That's really annoying. I thought this was actually going to be a major blocker, but they seem to have pushed it out anyway. It doesn't seem to happen that much, but when it does, it's annoying. The original EVA system is staying in for the time being as well. Once they have fixed some of the problems with physicalized EVA, they'll have it re-implemented again for testing. It's likely to be in one of the PTU releases in the near future. One of the more persistent problems I found is that occasionally one of your CPU threads is maxed out 100% by Star Citizen, and you can fix that by turning on and off the affinity for that particular CPU thread that is being maxed out, and then it seems to more stabilize all of the threads that are being used and gives you a bit more performance and normally quite a bit more stability. I'll put a link to a variety of different fixes and how to do them for Star Citizen in the description below. Yeah, I'll make a resource page just before I release this video. That's a good idea. But the patch in general is a lot more stable and a lot faster than 2.0, for at least for everyone I've talked to and myself. I'm sure that there's some things that it's less optimized for, maybe. Please tell me if you're getting better performance, worse performance. Is 2.1 a lot better for you? Is it better than the PTU patches were? Because occasionally sometimes we lose performance when a patch goes live, or the servers are less stable, or whatever, please vent all your issues and opinions in the comments below, and I will try and answer them, or we can chat about them at least. Anyway, guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm really enjoying patch 2.1. I'm actually able to play Star Citizen with friends. It's a game now, really, and is really pretty damn fun. You take care, and I'll see you in the verse.